I went in voluntarily. I enlisted, yeah, in the Air Force.
And why did you enlist?
Well, it was, the war was on and everybody was enlisting, so I enlisted.
How old were you when you served?
Probably 18.
And tell me what the training was like.
Training was day and night. I mean, they fell us out real early in the morning. We had to get out and do our exercise. And once we got that over with, why, you go eat. And then you come back to do whatever you have to do.
Like, where were you?
I was in Sudbury, England. And most of my time was in England.
What was your main wartime activity?
I was a crewman on a B-24 Liberator, 4-engine plane in that. I was actually a waist gunner is what I was in that. We were back toward the tail. And see, we had a 10-man crew in that. It turned down to 9 there at the last, but started out we had 10 guys.
Did you ever have like a good friendship with someone like on your crew?
Oh yeah, we were the whole crew was we were friends to each other, but the officers are a little bit different than the enlisted men. The enlisted men kind of stayed to themselves. The officers stayed to themselves. Mainly what I remember is them shooting at us. I mean, you're back there in the tail. Well, if you were risking your life every day, that makes you scared. We always flew formation. In other words, planes, you got 6 planes, you got 3 like this, and 3 below. 6 planes to get all together in that. The Germans would capture them once they get down in that. So you were by yourself, really. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were bombing all around. They bombed our air base also in that. The Germans were pretty active. They had a pretty good Air Force. And they were always after us. I mean, they were trying to destroy you in that, because that's the main thing. They wanted to get rid of you. Well, we've been scared the most is when we were going over the target. When we're getting ready to bomb, when we were getting bombing, that's when you're scared. Yeah, because they're shooting at you all the time, see? And here you are, sitting up here like a pigeon. Well, you had to lead them. In other words, they're doing 300 miles an hour. You got to lead way out in front of them. Otherwise, you never hit them, because your bullets will be out here, the plane will be over here, and you just never hit them. Yeah, the plane was hit, but I mean, usually you'd fall, you'd dive down, get out of the fire, where you have a regular certain place that they're firing at you. Well, you try to get out of that. And then, of course, you were always ready to come back and eat. You're always ready for mess hall. When they holler, mess hall, mess time to eat. Man, talk about swarming. They'd swarm that mess hall.
So how did the war impact you?
Made me older. I grew up fast. It keep you awake at night. I mean, if you get to thinking about it, why it come back on you. I tried to forget it. I've tried to forget everything about the war and that. Because I mean, you don't want to keep remembering that stuff that you don't want to know about. I just kind of forgot it. Well, once I got over it, I just forgot the whole thing. I wasn't interested in anything else. You want to wipe it out of your mind, really. It's what you kind of scary.